Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Katarn here. Welcome to a late night stream. It's 4 a.m. I went to bed super early last night. I just woke up. There's a new patch out, and I want to try it. Now, this is a spicy patch. There are some serious network optimizations that they've thrown in this patch, but there are also some incredibly large bugs. So it's possible that both our inventory and our hangars may not work. Now, I've already tried to log into... Okay, we're good. I already tried to log into Lorville, because I wanted to buy a Scorpius there, since I had melted mine. A Scorpius has the largest range of any nimble fighter. I'll show you that in a second, but inventory was not working in Lorville, so I decided to come directly to Pyro, since I knew I wanted to be here tonight. Let's go ahead and look. We're going to take off our armor. I think that there's just no way around it. The Nova Explorer, or the Nova suits are definitely MCRN, and I am here for it. So Mars, what is it? Mars Congressional Republic Navy. So it's definitely Bobby's suit from The Expanse, but no problems there. Let me see if I can find. So here it is. Yeah, check this out. I mean, like 100%. That is a Mars Marine suit. So we need the helmet to go with it. I mean, and it is pretty badass. There we go. Yeah, I just feel all Bobby Draper all of a sudden. And if you don't know the reference, like I said, it's from The Expanse. So we are gonna jump in here real quick. Grab a ship. Do I want to take that one? They're not very sleek. Maybe this, yeah, that RSI one looks a lot better. Let me take a look. So the it has 180 SCU and the volume is the same. Okay, it looks better. Guys, we have to go with the rule of cool. Always default to the rule of cool. And I should have got a Karna rifle with it as well. Yeah, yes, I did buy it. Oh shit, I have two actually. Very cool. Happy with that. Is this the Ascension suit? Yeah. Okay. I'm all messed up because it's pushing me over, but let's also grab an arc pistol. And do I have any utility? Yeah. We'll put on the grav tool because it tends to be the most useful, but I also want to get the what is the SRT? Salvage and repair. There's another tool. Is it the mining tool? Yeah, we're gonna grab a mining tool, and I don't have it, but there's a cutter tool that cuts the stuff. I think that's important too. Okay. I think we have everything that we need. Whoa, getting pushed all around here. We are going the wrong way. What is going on, networking team? Step bro, what are you doing? There might be somebody here that's invisible that I can't see. Yeah, let's see if I can get in here with this dude. I'm really hoping that this elevator's working. Oh. Okay, well. If he just appears in front of me, that's no bueno. So here we go. We're, oh no. Are we stuck? Maybe not. Maybe he just got rid of me. There we go. Elevators are working. Now, they made some major networking changes, and that's what they wanted to test, because normally this build would be scrapped, because it has some, like I said, some pretty substantial issues. But here we are. I do want to get some Karna rifle armor, or ammo, just in case we land at a facility and decide to infiltrate. So let's go grab that. Now, we're on Checkmate Station right now, which is right next to Bloom. And that's the planet that I most want to fly around on. Let's see what we can find, whether we can find some caves or points of interest, or perhaps something no one's ever seen before. That's the nature of exploration gameplay. I really wanted to get a Scorpius because, like I said, I melted mine. Let's take a look at this. So one of the reasons that I that I wanted to get a Scorpius was because they have completely rebalanced quantum travel in 4.0. Right now in live, if you wanted to get the absolute best jump drive, you would just get a civilian, or you would just get a military A, and you were pretty much set, right? Well, in 4.0, they've removed all of the military A and B grade items from the game. You can't buy them anymore, but you can loot them as rewards for special quests and potentially finding them in the universe. So it makes them a lot harder to get. So because of that, and because of all the other changes, everything has changed. Now you can see that each ship has a specific quantum tank size. So they're all different. And if you come down here, almost all of the fighters are in this 0.7 SCU of quantum. And that's not really very much at all. So at best, you're looking at about 87 GM of fuel. Now you say to yourself, okay, well, that doesn't sound so bad. Let's say you start anywhere and you jump to the Pyro Gateway. Well, your fighter probably takes you about 30 to get there at least, unless you're coming from Microtech, in which case it may damn well take all of your fuel. It means you can do basically one jump in Pyro until you're completely out of fuel. So not something I wanted. And then if you look up here, you know, like the Intrepid's fun, but the Intrepid can't take a hit, even one hit, and it will completely destroy it. The Zeus is okay, but what I was thinking of is if we're gonna be limited to a small size, we should have something that can fight back. So the Scorpius, being a heavy fighter, strangely is positioned above the like even the F8 Lightning only has a 0.7, but Scorpius has a 1.2. So you can see here that as stock, you're going to get 120 jump light years. You know, I'm going to call them light years, but I don't know, astronomical units, whatever the hell it is. Okay, but at best, if you were to get this Vulcan Industrial, you could take it up to 150, and you might say, "Oh, big deal. What's 30? 30 is potentially the difference between, you know, doing 2 or 3 more missions or having to go back to refuel." So it makes sense, and you can see too that the longest range one is actually faster than the one that comes stock, and it gives you more fuel. It just makes sense. Now, if you wanted to do the highest speed one, you know, this one gives you less range than stock and is, you know, about 1.8 times faster. So you can balance that off, but I've never really cared about quantum travel time. So that's where we are. So based on this and the ships I have, I'm thinking that I want to take something that's a little bit able to fly. Now this is pretty crazy to me. The constellations were always like billed initially as the like exploration vehicles. So the Constellation Andromeda has 3.5 SCU of fuel, and that's insane. So I think we're going to take that tonight. That'll be our ship to explore, at least starting out. And the Mercury Star Runner, cool as it is and how much I like it, only has 2 SCU of fuel. So it's still limited, and at best you can get 250. So I mean the Constellation is just, you know, way better than it out of the box for a pure long range exploration perspective. So let's jump back in. All right, so here we are in the game. Sorry about that. I got all spreadsheety on you, but Star Citizen is a game that you kind of play with spreadsheets sometimes, in my opinion. Choose destination, my backpack. All right, and personal weapons, we need Karna. Okay, and then we also need Arc. Man, the ammo got expensive, but so did apparently the missions. So let's see if we can make these changes. Okay, there we go. So we have a bunch of rifle ammo. I think we're good to go. Yeah. So I mean, like here, guys, in low lighting, if you saw this person coming up to you, you would say the Expanse 100%. Very cool. And I realize it is 4 a.m. I was gonna do the contested zone, but I don't want to lose my sexy armor. I'd rather just have this hangar not spawn like it says it can. And have that kill me. I think then I get to keep my stuff, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's just make my guy walk a little faster. What are you doing, Step Bro? There we go. That is the new armor that came out as part of the Stanton series. I do have that as well. I would like that in a blue shade. I think that would be just tops. Alright. So we decided that we're going to take the constellation Andromeda, which I'm pretty sure I have. Deliver that. Of course, any ship of mine that I take has to be 100% given the proper livery. Why do we have 2 liveries? That's interesting. Wonder if that's a bug or if that's a hint of something else coming in the future. Maybe like one of them is the paint livery and another one is a logo livery. Fascinating. Maybe a little bit of a feature reveal. Alright, so we have our ship now. Let's get to my hangar. Okay, fingers crossed that when I walk out there, it's still here. Okay. Whew. We made it past the first bug, I think. I don't know, maybe standing on this platform triggers it. Alright, we look like we're okay. It's really funny. So we have my extra large hangar here. And the Constellation Andromeda was always a bigger ship. But now, man, it is it's small compared to this hangar size, huh? If you didn't spawn the Reclaimer or my Polaris in here, I'm willing to bet that this extra large hangar could actually have all of my ships sitting somewhere on this tarmac. It's absolutely huge. Alright, let's get rid of the chat. What's interesting is that I didn't see... Oh. Sound is scary. I didn't see anybody jerking around in their characters, so maybe this network refactor that they're testing is working. Double door bug is still there. Bear with me for a second because that sound is awful. There used to be a bug where you would hear everything that's going around in the hangar next to you. I think that's worked its way back in. Okay. Now, one of the things I noticed from yesterday is that when your hangar place is given to you, it doesn't tell you until the hangar's fully open. So if you keep an eye on it, once it goes to 1 and you look up, if the hangar starts to open already, you can go. Some people were complaining that they weren't getting notifications until the hangar was closed, and I think that's why. Like, it doesn't wait forever, but once the hangar's open, then it tells you. And if it takes you, 20 seconds to get a bigger ship up or whatever the case because you're being cautious, then it might close on you. I mean, I'm sure they'll try to fix that. But anyway, while we're waiting, here is what we're going to be flying today, the RSI Constellation Andromeda. has the best range and really single pilot weapon loadout of any of the ships still available. It has 4 size 5 guns, which are just really large. And like I said, all pilot controlled. Also has 2 turrets, top and bottom, if you have additional players. This is the little ship that could, really. It's also got a best-in-class fuel tank for exploration, so it's like... basically, if you want something really nice, you need to make sure that you get... Here, let's take off here for a second. I just want to see if that's open. Because that like blue shield made me question it. No, okay. See how it had those blue lines up there? Yeah, so basically if you get an RSI ship, you can be pretty much assured that in some way it's going to be better than all the other manufacturers. At least that's how it seems. Alright. So they did fix it in this build. It looks like as soon as... Oh, it's gone, so we're just going to go through now. Alright, we're up. Let's get our landing gear stowed. Alright, now I did want to check. Is there a mission that I can do so that Citizens for Prosperity doesn't shoot me? I think if I click the rep, that might be a hard crash to desktop, so I don't want to do that. Let's see. Mercenary, deep space hit. Probably not. Pilot in distress. That's pretty cool. I might do that. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Assistance needed at Pyro 2 abandoned outpost. Alright, let's do this. Let's accept that offer. Alright, this is going to be fun, guys. This is part of exploration, is doing missions and going places you've never been before. I've yet to be to one of the asteroid locations. So we're going to do that. Let's go ahead and set ourselves up to make the jump. We're going to Monarchs, apparently. Okay, the fact that this guy is targeting me is concerning. Let's go. I think he actually shot me. Looks like my ship took some damage on the ship HUD. Where's my self-status? Yeah. What happened here? Did I get interdicted? I don't know. Maybe I screwed up and touched it too early. Okay, so I was just trying to see my self-status. Yeah, you can see that we have a little bit of damage, but I think we're okay. They also made some changes to the HUDs in this one. Okay, so we can advance hub, enable when scanning in nav mode, prefer label. So I don't prefer the label. I want to see the advanced HUD with just icons. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, a lot of cool things that came into this patch. Very neat. All right, so while we're there now, I was gonna say while we're doing this, but we got here pretty quickly. I mean, this jump drive is fast. Just so you guys can see, I am flying a Constellation Andromeda gunship. Which is like, if the Corsair was the former like alpha star of the game, I think that this one will become that. Ooh, that's interesting. Is that my HUD being projected out in front of the ship? Did you see that? Those little red lights out there? It's a fun, if not intended, bug. Okay, so it's an abandoned okay, it's a derelict outpost. Is it on this? It looks like it's on the surface. So that'll be... Let me triple check. They also apparently made some changes to the Moby Glass as well, which is always a welcome thing. Yeah, it is on the surface. Alright, so our drive is just cooling down now. We'll be able to make the jump. Looks like it will probably be on the dark side of the planet, which is unfortunate. And I don't know if it's going to shoot at us. I hope not. But I am prepared for every eventuality. I kind of like this, but I wish that in the middle of the quantum travel, whenever the planet's above you like this, that the ship auto-rotated so that when you come out, the planet's below you. But I mean, that's just my gripe. I can do that, obviously, from the pilot seat. Let's switch over to joystick control for this. Okay. Okay, now where is this? Okay, so here's the abandoned location over here. The fact that there is a ship there, a little bit concerning. What is it? Okay, it's a Zeus. It's probably another player, to be fair. I don't think that's an enemy Zeus. I can't tell if it's destroyed or not. Okay, there's a couple ships there. Jeez, there's a lot of ships there. Okay, there's also a... Okay. There's a Polaris and a Zeus. And a destroyed F8. Okay. We're going to have to be really careful here. I have a feeling that they are going to be hostile. Let's go shields up. And let's do full powder shields. Now I think that they also fixed a bug that missions weren't supposed to be hostile to you if you had a mission to go here. Because before, like, you would take a mission for them, but when you showed up at their bunker, like, you would get a crime stat because you were trespassing, kind of thing. I think that was fixed in the patch notes. Let's turn on our light. Wow, this is beautiful. See the red? Oh, this is the first time I've seen this. It's pretty cool. Now, where the hell is this outpost? Stellaris is here. I know. I assume that these are either people that fell through. What is that? Anybody know what that's doing? What the fuck? Okay. Let's go, let's go ahead and put our landing gear down. Just gonna bring it in nice and smooth. Again, I don't know what that is. Turn off our engines, but I am going to leave the shields online to give my ship a couple seconds in case I do start getting attacked. Alright, fingers crossed. I'm a little concerned with all of the ships being left here, that people are falling through the planet. So, we'll have to be concerned. There are 54% of the hostiles remaining. Let's put this back up so nobody can steal my ship. Alright, so that's the outpost in the distance. It's this wreck. Fascinating. So, like, on Stanton right now, you have the underground outposts, but here we have these, like, ruined outposts. I really hope I don't get sniped as I'm running up. I do not have a scope. You can see Zeus, Polaris, and like I said, there was a wrecked F8 Lightning. I think I basically just have to shoot literally everybody here. Like I said, I'm really hoping that there aren't players just chilling here. Murder hoboing. I see something right here. If he has a scope, I'm stealing his weapon. Oh yeah, an S71. This is a player. I think this is a player. That's the new reward armor. hear them talking. Okay, this is not a player, I don't think. That's really cool. I can hear the NPCs talking. All right, this makes a difference. Having a scope is kind of big. We're gonna do it real quiet. Like, I don't have a... Does this have a suppressor? It might. It looks like a flash hider. I can hear those dudes talking, though. They're close. I'm also afraid about falling through. Remember, the servers are really high tick right now, so NPCs are incredibly deadly. Oh, there he is. Thank goodness he didn't see me. Oh no, are you telling me he's invincible? Well, this guy... Oh, I don't like the new network changes. Bad network changes. What is going on with this dude? Probably gonna die here because I think the NPCs might be invincible. If that happens, I'm gonna go into the air and just blow him out. Okay, that guy is invincible. This is a problem. Oh, that's a fun bug. Now I'm getting shot by people I can't see. No wonder everyone's dead. Let's go up here, use a med pen, and see if I can use height to my advantage. Although it does look a little exposed. Alright. Actually...
Come on out. Let's just talk this through.
Why is it not working? I want that one because it has the damn... There we go. It has a scope. Same rifle. I can see that dude that had the sniper on me, but I don't know where he is now. All right, let's heal real quick. So much for that gun, I guess. That's hilarious that they shot at the movement of that gun. Also terrifying.
Enough of this shit.
Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted to do. Come on.
A grenade shit.
There he is. Okay, he's down. I shoot you through hole. Shoot you full of little blue holes. Actually, can I fix that real quick? Do I have time? Game settings. The lean needs to be a. I don't want it to be a toggle. Can I do that? Lean toggle, no. There we go. Now lean's not a toggle. Okay, that could have got me killed. Yeah, dude, high ground, hugely important. Oh, this is big too. Nice. Jeez, that guy took a hit. Oh shit, come on, reload. Yeah, we got them both. Took a couple shots there. Let's reload now. There's a delay between when you reload and when your gun thinks you reloaded. Is that a dude? No, it's a pad. Oh, here. This is a problem. If this guy's invincible, I don't know how I'm gonna kill him. Maybe splash damage from a missile? That may keep me from getting this done. Oh, is that red? on my HUD. Is that another NPC? Is there an NPC in here, maybe? I mean, I definitely see him. I also found I really, really like that Demco LMG. I might make that my primary. Let's try to nade this guy. Let's see if that works. Guess not. I don't see anybody else. They'd be talking or shooting at me. This mission kind of sucks, honestly. I think we might do the combat pilot mission instead, just because this isn't seeming to work. What does he have here? Nothing I want. I want that gun that I threw. See if we can grab that. Just casually toss this awesome gun off of here. Who knows where it is? Turn on my shoot me in the face light. Hopefully it didn't fall through the floor. Throw it out. Here it is. This is what I want. Same rifle, just with a scope. And hey, that one reloaded a hell of a lot faster, so nice. Alright, let's run around and see if we can find another guy. Still don't know why these ships were just abandoned here. Maybe I guess their owners died. That's all I can think of, because I haven't seen anything that has been traditionally making people fall through the planet. And I doubt they raged quit. Oh shit. Oh, that's the dude. Why did I switch? Why did I switch? Oh wow, there are a lot of hostiles. So if that only took it down, what, 6%? I still have 4 more guys. We know that this dude is bugged, so if he counts, then I can't complete the mission. But we can get more ammo from this guy, maybe. Let's turn off our light before we attract too much attention. I can hear them talking. That's good. Let's get another grenade. And I also want to look at... I always like to look at their clothes, because I'll be stealing a lot of pyro clothes. This guy is civilian comfort for sure. He's wearing armor with just regular shoes. I applaud that. Oh, there's a guy right there. And he's bugged. What's the melee option? Let's try a grenade. Run! Grenade out! Doesn't do it. There's a guy. I mean, I would assume I hit him at least once. Not so much, huh? Okay, somebody's shooting at me. That's good. That's a real player. Realish. I mean, not server locked. Alright, I can hear you. Where the hell are you? Wow. Oh, shit. Oh, sweet, sweet. It's, nice. It shows me where they are now. Awesome. Awesome. So these guys don't count, because they might as well be set decoration. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm kind of afraid to jump over that. It's kind of intense, guys. that F8. I might steal that.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Yeah, you owe me though. Right.
Yeah, I'm definitely... Oh, it's pretty beat. I don't think that's gonna get off the planet. Oh no, did he fall through?
Yeah, you owe me though.
I think that guy fell through the damn planet. Unless maybe there's a room under this? But I'm not thinking so. And this guy might be also bugged. Okay. Oh, he moved.
You can't hide out forever.
There's no tunnel or anything.
Look, we can work this out.
I think you're right, we can. Let me get a grenade. hopefully it hits him.
Where'd you go? I thought you wanted to play.
Nothing would make me happier than this guy shooting me in the back right now. EPTU Spec Ops. Interesting. Is this the player character that it kind of looks like it might be? That ran out here and got killed. First of all, I need your grenade, thank you. No, another Spec Ops guy, but he does have he's got some really cool pants. We're gonna steal those. All right, so the other target is literally right here. I was hoping that maybe there's a hole in the geometry to let me shoot him.
You picked the wrong guy to
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna slice you thin enough to fry. Yo, yo, look out!
Ow. I think I pretty much killed myself there. That really hurt. One thing that they did do is you've noticed that I haven't taken any injuries. The threshold for injuries is much higher now. But if you get injuries, they're going to be like, they'll be more and more severe as well. Ooh, wait a minute. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's put this away. Can I vault this? No? Okay. There's a machine gun on a turret up there. Unless what happened was the guy who was in the Polaris murder hoboed everybody. Which I guess could happen too.
You know, I was just getting into this.
It's pretty cool. You know, that F8 might be okay. I don't know if that's just an artifact, but there was definitely a shield. Yeah, I think this isn't going to work. So if I can take this, I'm going to take this. Now I have my own, but if I can open storage, what's in there? Nothing. Okay, can we get in the cockpit?
You owe me though.
No. Access. Can't see.
Yeah, I got ya.
Access loot. What are we looting? Okay, so it doesn't have
Yeah, you owe me though.
anything. It's not going to let me in, fortunately. It is pretty messed up, though.
Let's see what you've got.
This might be a player. We'll be able to tell by his name. No. Spec Ops. Still an NPC. Take more med pens.
You can't hide out.
And what is this? Void Ripper helmet. Store that. Put that in my backpack. Take a look at it. What is the Void Ripper helmet? That's not bad. Looks kind of cool. It's not as nice as our MCRN armor.
Come back.
Okay.
So much
I think we're done here. This was an interesting location. If they can get that worked out with collision and keep the people up here, that actually kept me on my toes. And as the servers improve, they're gonna get even better. I'm trying to get a. I'm looking at all these weapons that I find as I run through here. I'm gonna grab one and pull the scope off of it and put it on my Karna rifle. Because for whatever reason, my guy wasn't able to retain the one that I had before. Oh, shit. Alright. Fake NPC. I need a scope. Give me a scope. That's a cool looking shirt. Okay, so I sat down on this. I was trying to loot him. We'll work it out. Yeah, so this wouldn't be a bad mission if you could do it. Alright, he does have a scope. You're supposed to be able to swap which one you want. I want to swap this one. Okay. I want to take this. Come on. It won't let me do it. Oh, wow, my Karna Essential Rifle fit in there? Really? It's crazy to me. I like it. Here we go. That's what I wanted to do. And I'll take the field flashlight too, and thank you very much for that. It does not have a barrel, it doesn't look like. Okay, so we'll... Does this fit in here? No, definitely doesn't. Oh, it does! Holy shit, they really changed the size of the backpacks then. I've never fit a gun into the backpack. Alright. That wasn't bad. I would try to steal this guy's Polaris, but, you know what? Let's do that. Shiny, let's be bad guys. He could be there, but if it's open, I'm gonna take it. I mean, I have one too, but it might be broken. I can't really tell. Doesn't look like it's open, so unfortunate. Let's go take our ship. How you guys doing tonight, this morning? I guess it's, what, like 10 a.m. in Europe? 11 a.m. It's almost 5 a.m. in the United States, and I am... I went to bed super early, and I was excited that there was going to be a patch, but I didn't wake up. Then I woke up at 4 a.m., and I was like, hey, you know, let's check it out, because they said this is a super spicy patch. They're testing some serious network reconfiguration, and there are lots of known issues. So far we've been able to avoid most of them. We're just getting the standard Star Citizen bugs instead of the extraordinary ones. So that's progress. That's progress. All right, and I didn't show you guys this at the beginning of the stream, so let's walk around the constellation Andromeda. Hugely in need of a rework, in my opinion, or at the very least a tweak or something. So this is your communal area and your bunks, but you can accidentally decompress the entire cabin just by opening this door. It kind of needs a double door airlock, but I'm not sure they're going to do something like that. And then back here is your cargo that you can open. It can carry a rover, it can carry a couple ground vehicles like bikes and tumbrils and stuff like that. It also has decent cargo capacity. Back here, we have a snub ship, which I believe it's the Mustang, but it might be the Archimedes. Let me know. I don't know. I mean, they're basically the same ship. One uses ballistics, one uses lasers, I believe. And then we have our docking ports. I mean, overall, this ship has like all the functionality that you would ever want. It just doesn't work right, but it looks like they did at least open up this this locker for you. So there's something there. It has the longest jump range of any of the Mercury Star Runner size ships currently, so that's really kind of cool. And has the best firepower as well. I mean, it's really top. It's engine on, and here you can see it from the outside. When we launch, which we'll do now, let me switch. So when we launch, you can see when I put the landing gear up, then the cell actually moves back into position, which is kind of cool. All right, let's get out of here and give ourselves we'll get another mission once I get out into space. There was one to go to an asteroid and help with firing, and 4 size 5s is nothing to sneeze at, so I think that we should be all right. Between our shielding and everything else, it won't be an issue. Even though I'm not flying this ideally, I'm flying it with a crappy joystick and a keyboard. Oops. So where's everybody from tonight? Contract failed because I suck, right? Okay, so we're at what, 6? I can barely read this. 9. Okay, so we're about to be 10. All right, we can jump now. We're far enough away from the planet core. Let's take another mission. All right, we'll do this one. Go to the asteroid cluster. Where is it? Oh, it's not awful. Okay, so it's over in the middle of nowhere. We'll make that route. Shouldn't be difficult. We can go straight there too, which is super nice. I don't have to jump to a planet and then there. There you go. Yeah, the ship does look good when lit up. And with the 2 turrets that can be manned, plus the 5 size 5 guns, this thing really puts out a ton of firepower for what it is. And the snub fighter, too. I totally forgot about that. They've had multiple iterations of the constellations over the years, and obviously this one is the best of them, but it still needs a little bit more. I think it needs internal polish in terms of the way the creature comforts are laid out. Okay. So I think we're going to go full weapons and low engines. I don't really care about being able to turn as much. Oh, that was pretty scary. All right, let's switch over and let's do our power management. So we have 5 left. Let's go straight. Guns. Shield's damaged already. Oh, shit. Let's go. Gotta get moving. What we got here? I don't know how this is gonna go. We may not survive. May have bit off more than I can chew. I'm also afraid of hitting these asteroids. This is not an easy place to fight. There we go. We're not in an optimal fire range, but I'm trying to get him off of the objective so I don't fail it. There we go. He just did what I could do if I'm not careful. And that's fly into an asteroid. Am I really flying? Am I fighting a cutter for real? That's absolutely hilarious to me that I'm fighting against a cutter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the difference between a starter ship and this one. I think this is the last guy. All right, so I did not expect to go full balls to the combat as soon as we got out here. You know what? That's not good enough. He's not hard dead. There we go. Did we get it? Are we good now? I'm looking. I don't see anybody else. Maybe they're considering this to be a hostile? Or is this a beacon? No, it looks like a Hall series ship. I doubt the Hall series is fighting. Why am I not getting credit for this? Ah! Oops, I ran into him and killed him. My bad. So it looks like maybe there's still another bogey out here? I mean, I see that guy, but like, I don't know. We're just gonna here. All right, this is probably the dude. This reclaimer sitting over here. I'm gonna go shoot it and see what happens. Well, that was fun. I ran into that guy. I feel bad. Is Nerder Heiko. Interesting. Oh, this is a player. Maybe? Because, I mean, that's a best in show skin. I don't know if this is a player or not. We're testing time to kill. If it is, this is still testing. Is he flashing his light at me? I'm gonna let him take a shot at me if he can do it. Where is the bridge gear? It's okay. I still have other ones. So far, we haven't been able to complete any of these missions. I swear that mission would have been done. I don't know why it didn't update. Maybe I'll try one of the unlawful ones this time. See if those work. But yeah, with servers that work really well and those NPCs not being bugged, could be a lot of fun. Hey, I'm back. All right. Yeah, walking on this surface barefoot is absolutely disgusting. There's no Moradin Solace here to patch us up. It's just all probably scavs looking for body parts and everything else. Whew. Alright, I do have more armor, so that shouldn't be a problem. Are we... Yeah, I was like, why are we not in the right place? We're good. We also need to do something about the item spam on the ground. It's not like people are going to clean that up. I mean, I wouldn't. Alright. I do have another Nova Ascension suit. So we'll go with that. The Zeus Exploration helmet doesn't fit with this, but I kind of wish it did. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could wear a normal helmet with one of these. I don't think you used to be able to. Where's the other helmet that goes with this? I mean, that feels appropriate. We'll just go with that. Hope we don't get hit in the head. Here it is. This is the correct one. And then the backpacks. I didn't take the backpack last time that goes with this one, so I will. Looks awful. I'm not a big fan of the backpack. But apparently it can hold a full weapon, so I can't really complain about that, I guess. Let's take a pistol first. I prefer arc light pistols, and for primary, we're also going to take another Karna rifle. I think I have multiples. Yeah, there we go. And this time, so that I don't get called out again, I'm also going to take a sniper. Alright, there we go. That way I have long range ability to shoot back in case we find some people. We're going to take the... we're going to take one of the fighters this time, just to see what the range limitation does to you. Trying to find the shops. Here we go. Need to get some ammo. Run back out there. You know what? Screw it. Let's do a contested zone. Let's get some ammo up and push in and see how far we can go. We're gonna switch out the gun though. I'm not gonna take the Karna for that. I'm gonna take this Demco. They have a really cool Demco LMG. At least they did at one of the other stations. I'm hoping it's here. Yeah, here we go. It's crazy. This is almost like printer. Like if you buy a printer right now, they're like $30. I'm talking about like an ink printer for paper, but the replacement cartridges are ridiculously expensive. So they give you the object almost for free and then lock you into their ecosystem. And that's kind of what they're doing here too. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so let's also buy this. See, like 30 mags is more than you paid for the entire gun, but you'll use that in a play session probably. Arc pistol. That's good. And I need to go back to the pharmacy. I need to get med pens. Alright, so we are going to switch. I'm going to keep the scalpel sniper rifle because that makes sense, and I'll probably have to go get ammo for it because I forgot. Let's get this Demco LMG. Really wish it had a scope. Let's see, does this Ascension rifle come with one? If any of these come with like a 4X. Alright, this Demco LMG is crazy good. It doesn't have very much recoil, and it shoots really fast. I like that. And let's do ammo. Put our ammo on. All 8. For the rest in here. Arc light will go in here. And let's go get some scalpel ammo. if they have it. If not, I'll have to use a different sniper. Alright, they do have it. Super expensive. I should actually, I should make a spreadsheet to keep track of expenses versus income so I can see how that is. But one of the things I did do for you guys is I bought a new account that just has a cutter. Nothing else, starter pack cutter. And I want to see how the game plays in that scenario. Like, if I log into 4.0 and all I have is a starter pack, like, is it fun? Can I progress? You know, what is the real experience of Star Citizen for people that haven't spent $10,000? So, yeah, I think that'll be kind of fun. Let's go get some med pens. I love the explosions outside too. I think that they add a lot to it. Being able to hear when people make a mistake and blow up their ship. Something I do quite often, as you saw. It'll be different once I get my joysticks set up, but like I'm not doing that. I'm not spending an hour every day to set up my joysticks when it's going to be blown up by tomorrow's patch kind of thing. That's not what we wanted to do. See, these med pens are really, really expensive as well. Okay, good. And we'll buy a gun. I might need the utility of this, so that on. What is this? This is the repair tool. I don't think anybody has those here. I mean, I can go look, but I don't remember any of the shops having that. Maybe one of these smaller terminals will have gray cat shit. Oh yeah, and you definitely want to bring your own food to Pyro, because damn, I would never eat any of that shit. This guy seems likely. He might have it. Looks like there's a whole bunch of utility items over here. I think that they're technically under utility and not personal weapons, but I didn't see utility on there, so it might just not be possible to buy it here. We can get a prison shiv though, which you know I'm gonna buy one. You can't go wrong with a prison shiv. You never know what's gonna happen. Just go all categories and check real quick. They're not alphabetical or anything. Wish they were. This jacket's pretty cool. We'll buy that too. It's got a very Star Wars Cal Kestis feel to it. And we'll check this guy over here. Does he have... This guy's got backpacks and some other stuff. Armor shop, maybe. Just maybe. Category, arms, legs. Oh, categories. It just says armor and undersuits, huh? So I'm not sure where you... Here's a repair shop. So maybe in the future, this will be where you can buy repair items. I don't see anything else. Okay. I want to get the scalpel ammo, and I think we're good. I think we did that. Yeah, I think we're good. Now, there's a couple different ways into the contested area, but my favorite that I found, don't tell anyone, was, I thought it was over here. I thought there was a way in on this side, but I'm probably mixing up my stations. Yeah. Pretty sure you can get in over here. I think you do a lot better in here if you have a friend, for sure. Alright, so this is all fine. Once we open the airlock, this is when it gets... shit gets real. Well, fuck. I don't know what to make of that. Like, are people just running the contestant zone without, like, anything, or what is going on here? There are bodies everywhere. There are dead, naked bodies everywhere. Should clarify. Really wish I had a suppressor for my pistol so I could take out these mines without giving away my location. This is a player. Oh, I can actually put this backpack inside of my pack. Oh yeah, and what's in it? I don't know. It says 35% full, but it's not loading for me right now. Oh, oh. Is that outside? Where does this go? Somebody got naked in here. I was actually craning my neck to look down there. That's how engaged I am right now. So this is an airlock. Where does this go? Ventilation and filtration. Let's go down here first and clear everything. It's probably not smart to come in and walk out into the room without. This is cool as fuck. They look like cryostasis chambers. I know it says emergency suit, but still. Oh. I get shot in the back, I feel like. It's like a mini game. Fascinating if it were. Search? What does search mean? Is that different than loot? Did I get something for searching him? Doesn't look like it. Let me drop this. Drop that backpack. Let's loot that backpack, see if there was anything in it. No, doesn't look like it. It said it was 35% full, but it's not showing me it has anything. Okay, so he doesn't seem to have anything. Let's take the pistol. Try to search him again. I don't know. Maybe that's broken. And I know this goes back up there, so I have been in this sector before. And I'm pretty sure this airlock goes outside. Now, I'm wondering... Oh, this is different. I haven't gone this way. Where does this go? Does it not go anywhere? It does go somewhere. I'm wondering if I have to go outside with that. Oh, did we crash? We crashing? We crashing? We crashed. Okay. I was so excited. I was so excited. Get back. No, we won't verify. Shit, I might have made a mistake. 1 second. All right, we'll be back in a moment. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're watching this on the replay, you can skip ahead. I will I'll go through the video and I will put in timestamps for all the cool shit that happens so that you don't get stuck watching loading screen simulator. And we might even be put on a different server too, which might be even better because people were complaining about the performance of the shard. So we'll see. We should be back in a second. My game loads pretty quickly. But while we're doing that, I also want to take a look at some of these. Like the Starlancer Max has a little bit better range than like the Mercury Star Runner, but I'm not sure if it's a better ship, so to speak. Like it holds more, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It depends, I guess, what you want to do with it, really. Like anything else. Ah, shit, we're back in the same server. But maybe that means that we're back at our character. Unless somebody has killed me in the time that it took me to do that, we might be okay. Today it's going to be rain and snow, high in the mid 40s and low in the 20s. Not exciting. Whereas they say not outstanding. The winter is here, and now I have 4 solid months and possibly 5 of absolute shit weather, and I hate it. It's one of those things, like by March you're done with it, but sometimes it's not done with you until like late April. Of course, I said we load pretty quickly. I think it's loading the contested zone for me. As you can see, it's all these contested zone things. Fingers crossed we get back to where we were. Come on. Instanced interior, okay. Come on. There we go. Back in. And we're right where we were, ladies and gentlemen. We're still alive. Okay, so this is where we were before. We looked down on here, and I was concerned about somebody maybe coming out of there. But I don't know if I... So let's say I can get here. Now what? Can I not fault this? Or maybe this is a place to ambush other players? Am I missing something? I don't want to necessarily turn this on. Trying to see if I can't jump up here. Alright, well I guess that's a place to maybe ambush other players. That's interesting. Let's not forget why we're here. First, let's make sure this actually works. Okay. Sometimes you can't zoom into the scope. So we know if we need it in a pinch, it's gonna maybe work. So this is maintenance zone 2. And I don't think I want to do the airlock because that goes outside. I still think the suit room is really cool. What we are looking for is any type of loot that might be sitting out here. Because I think when you get to the ends of the contested zone, there's supposed to be loots. And then any fuses or other things that we can use to go further into the universe. This says ventilation filtration. So I'm going to go this way. I think before this just put me outside. But if it does, hopefully we can come back. I don't know if we can. Okay, so that's not working. Why is it not working? Do we... Is there a fuse we have to hit somewhere? Hmm. Oh, we're having a server issue. Maybe that's why. Yeah, this is where I was, and you can kind of see down here, right? I mean, full marks for the aesthetic they've created here. This is somewhat terrifying. Let's go to a different... Oh, here it is. I thought this was the elevator thing screen. I was like, oh, I'm screwed. All right, so we were at maintenance shaft 1. Let's go to maintenance shaft 2. All right, we're gonna go towards ventilation filtration because that seems to be what we want. I'm gonna crouch walk here just because I haven't cleared this of NPCs. Are we in the same damn place? I think we're in the same place, are we not? It's weird. Maybe the elevator wasn't working? Yeah, so we're at maintenance shaft 2. I don't think it actually took us to maintenance shaft 1. Okay, it says we're at maintenance shaft 1 now, so it better not be fibbing. Is this the same place we were? It seems like it is. Alright, we're gonna go back to the other contested zone access and see if there's somewhere else we can get to. Yeah, this is the same spot. So you can go around. So I don't know if the elevator's broken or maybe the shafts are absolutely identical. Actually, no, if they're identical, let me try this one to see if this airlock works. Because it seems to me like maybe it's contested zone, maintenance shaft, airlock, and then who knows what the next part of the puzzle is. So let's try this. Does not work. Let's go to contested access 4. Yeah, so this is where I've been shot multiple times, so there might be other ways to go here. Pretty sure that's an NPC spawn closet. Here we go. Now we're getting into the interesting gameplay. Let's take one of those. Come on. There we go. We need a faster way to do that for sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to put the fuse in here and open this, and I think that maybe this will lead us somewhere exciting. If that didn't alert the entire station to my presence. Hold on 1 second, my wife messaged me. She wants to get a Nintendo Switch Lite for Christmas. And I just approved. Alright, so we got another. There we go. Bunch of dead bitches over here. This, oh man. This is a killing position. You get up there, you can do some bad things to people. This looks like, okay. This looks like the shop's reused. Interesting. Okay, so that's the main entrance. I guess we're gonna have to use these signs to figure out where the hell we should go. Might want to get height in case... Oh! Somebody just shot at me.
You picked the wrong guy to screw.
Okay, that's an NPC. At least one of them is.
I'm gonna hurt you for so long, you're gonna think it's a career.
This is all interesting. Oh wow, look at all the bodies there. I absolutely love this weapon. This is now my favorite weapon in Star Citizen. If I could just get a damn sight for it. It's laser, it's fast, it doesn't have ridiculous recoil. It's not very accurate from range, so it's not like a, you know, I win button. Do we need to put those in? Is that what they're telling me? No. Thankfully, we have this big suit that I can carry all these fuses. Do I have to jump across here? No. Maybe. You know what? I'm gonna try it for science. Ah! We made it. Even with this giant ass suit on. I feel like Tom Cruise there. I probably broke my ankle doing that. And I didn't have to do that, of course. Apparently. Oh, there's another fuse panel over there. Interesting. So can we parkour over? Is that the idea? I want to get as many fuses as I can get. This is kind of cool. Alright, so I got 3 on my body right now. kind of feel like I should take this to see where it goes. Oh, I bet. Okay, see how there's like a dude hanging in there? I wonder if he has like incredible loot or something, if you can figure out how to get there to him. I mean, it's very much the old pirate, put a guy in a cage until he dies and he's a skeleton. So if it's not just set dressing, especially with that vent, maybe they're intending an enterprising player. If I had my grav tool, I have the tool, but I don't have the attachment. If I had my grav tool, I'd try to pull his body out of there. That would be a unique solution. There he is. As a player. Should have used the sniper rifle. Where did he pop out at? That's bullshit. Damn it. Okay. Fair play to him. I should have relocated as soon as that happened. I wasn't aware that you could go from that little area to anywhere else. I thought you had to take the stairs, so maybe I guess I got sloppy. It's okay. I'm going back. I know where we need to be now. I took all the fuses too, so I think he's kind of fucked. Unless he gets them off my body. But if we hurry, maybe we can get our body back. Alright, so while we're here, we're going to quickly buy the supplies we need. We definitely need some med pens. I'm not going to put them all on my character this time so that when I die it's faster. And I get a paramed device. I'm only going in with a single thing of ammo. I think I have another suit. It's not the same color, but I still like that suit. There we go. Yeah, I don't care about the... Yes, I do. What the hell am I saying? I'm a vain dude. I definitely care about the looks. That's not the right one. Nah, that's fine. Actually, do we have an orange? We have a red. Do red. Yeah, don't fuck with me, guys. And we definitely need a backpack because we're going to be carrying out all the fat loots. Switch it. We'll make it color appropriate. The arc pistol is kind of like, oh shit, I'm out of everything else, so grab my arc pistol. I would like to use it as a primary, but as you can see, the time to kill on people is just so ridiculously low that would probably be a bad idea. We'll get an arrowhead sniper rifle this time, which I think is a laser. And I don't have another Demco, do I? Is this it? Yeah, I do have a Demco. Sweet. Demco LMG. And did I put all the damn ammo in there like a freaking moron? I did. Alright, we gotta go buy ammo. I was going to go in with only one thing of ammo and hope to get my body, but if that guy is not a moron, he's already looted me. We can just never be sure. Could be a moron. Besides, going in fully stocked up is really the only way to do it. Anything worth doing is worth doing right. But what we learned on live is that I will have all my stuff ready to go. So I can get back in there very quickly. Alright, so I'm going to buy a ton because this is just Monopoly money. Put a couple in my backpack, a couple on my character, and let's see, what are we doing? Arrowhead. Yeah, I just want to have them all in my inventory for today. Alright, good enough. Let's get our ammo, med pens, and everything stocked up. Steal grav tools from the bodies of my enemies. Okay. Split the arrowhead ammo into, I think I'll take 10. I'll take that. That's way too many. 8 is still too many. Good enough. I'll also take 10 to reload in case I need it. And I'll take 1 art light pistol. I don't think I'll use my pistol at all. Let's also get our new med pens. I'll take 4 med pen, or what is it, 2? I can only take 2. Take 2 med pens. And 1 in here, and then a med gun. Good enough. And we'll put 1 of these in here because I don't actually have any attachments that I think would be necessary. Let's get to that contested zone. We're gonna go contested this way. I know this route. I wonder what the ooh, another player. I should have sniper rifled that dude. That was dumb. Alright, so he went to contested access 4. So we'll go to contested access 2, just so that I don't go to the same place that he did. Oh, we don't have a choice, huh? Alright, well, I guess it's how fast can I hit 2. Oh, well, he's gonna get a gun over there. I gotta be careful. See him over there. Alright, so he moved off to the right. Now it's the most dangerous game, guys. There he is. Got him. What the fuck? Oh, he got me too. I guess the latency is awful. I don't know how I'm dead. Time until rescue. Somebody's gonna rescue me? Damn it. What the fuck just happened there? Okay. I think this server is pretty screwed. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna exit the game and give me 2 seconds, or if you're done for the night, morning, I appreciate you, but we're gonna quit the desktop. I'll have a screen up for a second. I'm gonna go recopy my account to the PTU and try a different station to see if maybe I can get onto a different server shard that's not having quite as big of an issue. The other problem I'm seeing is that I'm gonna wait for the program to respond, but while it's doing that, I'm gonna recopy my account. There we go. For some reason Star Citizen doesn't want to set up, so give me 2 seconds, guys. I will I'll put up a screen for you so it's not. I mean, let's see. Do we have an intermission screen? I don't think I worked on one in a long time. Okay, yeah, be right back. Let's take that off. Let's take the Galaxy Loop off, and instead, do we have the monitor center display? No. Hold on. Let's see what this does. What if I change this to capture auto? Not for a game, a specific window. It doesn't seem to work either. I just need a display capture. 1 second. I gotta add a source. There we go. Not what I want, so let's put it in the right spot. Thank you for helping me make the stream better, everybody. There we go. That's not low enough. Let's take it down. We're doing this live. That's how you know it's legit. There it is. Okay. So I've recopied my account. I'll need to take this over here and log out. Okay, so we have to remake our character. I'll get all my stuff back, and we can do. We're gonna do. If Ruin Station is an option, we'll do that. I don't know if it is or not. We'll see. 2 seconds so that I can verify that copy went through. There we go. And now I can log back in. Okay, there we go. And now we're back in. Thanks for your patience, everybody. We had to choose a new place. Hopefully get, fingers crossed, that we get a new server. But those contested zones are really fun. I gotta say, that brings... When they first announced that, man, I groaned and said, oh, I don't think Star Citizen needs this. This is awful. But I'm hopeful that it evolves in the future, that it's not going to be just like they said that it wasn't going to be set up so that people could just like camp out and gank you, but it really looks like, at least in the first implementation of it, that that's very possible. So I'm not sure how that's going to go. There we go. We're back in. I do not want Arena Commander. I have to reconstruct myself. Feels like Mass Effect every time. Reconstruction complete. This is what I'm supposed to look like. My character never looks like that, because as soon as I take off my helmet, it also takes off all my pigment. Alright, so let's do Pyro. We'll do Ruin Station. Fingers crossed that this one works. 110. I think this is the same damn server we've been in, so... no luck for me. It's the same server cluster. But we're in a different place, so maybe it's a different DGS running this station. And then fingers crossed that my inventory works. You know, they were having problems with hangars and inventory in this patch, which would normally make them red light it, but since they wanted to test these network configuration changes, they didn't. I hope I'm giving them enough data. But I would say the lag is ungodly, because I should have killed that guy in the first freaking shots. Okay, I think we're in. Come on. Interesting. All of this is a small hangar front. That's. I'm just trying to read what it's doing. XM. Okay, so. Interesting. So it's all about the platform manager and the hangars that it's loading. This all has to do with like vehicles and shit. RSI Polaris. Oh. Yes, there's no local inventory. What? Corpse player Piba. Is corpse enabled? Yes. There is no local inventory. Interesting. I mean, the stuff that goes on in the background of these games is completely like it's like magic to me. What do they say? It's magic to everybody but the magician. I couldn't make a game, so I couldn't tell you what all this is doing, but to me it's fascinating. I wonder why we're stuck here though. Running Corpseify for corpse. That's cool. They have a process called Corpseify. That's it. I'm gonna have to name my gun that. When I get the gun that I decide that's gonna be the one that I use in the PU, and I get it all tricked out and all that, I'm gonna name it Corpseify. And then I'm gonna lose it in that same play session, which is tradition. But I mean, uh, Corso from SWOTOR, he gave all his guns names like Twitchy and Torchy, and what was the other one? Oh, I can't remember all of them. But yeah, so Corpseify, that's going to be the one that I use. All right, here we go. Let's also display info 1. We are getting server FPS, and we're getting server info, so we should be loading. Whenever you get stuck on an infinite loading screen, you never actually connect to a server. So I can see the server is running at 30. If this isn't amazing, I would be shocked. There's only 18 people on this particular server. And I'm running Vulkan, and you can kind of see all my statistics here. That is pretty cool. I wonder which server. So the Authority server shows there, game 22. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's still doing something. It's not timing out, so it just might be a really freaking long load time. Now this is the first time I've seen a busy message. Those are the bad ones. See replication models, so they have to get on to the replication layer, I guess. Maybe. While we're doing that, let me just double check the stream. So first of all, thank you very much for being here. If you're here, you're cool. And if you're watching this later, you're cool as well. Totally appreciate you. I guess. Okay. So it looks like despite all of this, we still have a couple people here, and man, I don't deserve you, but again, I appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Yay! We made it. First of all, this is ungodly smooth. Tell me that the inventory is working, and it is not. Ungodly smooth. But the damn door doesn't want to open. Come on. I mean, like, my FPS is... Wow. Like, the FPS is smooth as hell. Elevators are quick. But I have a feeling that the loading inventory isn't working here, which would really make me sad. Which would also probably be why there's nobody here. Looks like everyone's still wearing their shit, so... Yeah, inventory is not working at this location. However, I do have an arc pistol. And if I can find a shop... Market. Equipment. Noodles. Okay. This is cool. I don't know that I've ever been to... I don't think I've been to Ruin Station, specifically. It's got water and stuff. I want to see if I can have have items delivered directly to me. I know that is or was an option. Like, you can change what inventory to put it into. So, if I can get my local inventory to work, which it doesn't even work. Shit. Okay. So that might not work. But if I can get some ammo deposited into my... Oh, wait. Could I just maybe pick one of these up and buy it? Invalid player inventory. Shit, so it's just totally screwed me. All right. How about this? If we...
Okay.
Does the weapon shop work? Doesn't seem like it does. That's the exit. Is there another, like, full-on shop? Hold on. What does this do? Okay, so it's kind of a workaround. Alright, I can see I have mags and that, so I do have one extra mag, I guess. What I wanted to do was see if I could... Oh shit, this is cool. So this is the dude that would have the attachments I was looking for. That's pretty neat. And I'm curious what's going to happen when these power tools come in, because I saw them elsewhere out there, and they certainly didn't make the models for the hell of it. Might use those to fix things. Let's see, does this one work? Okay, so this one works.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Destination. No options because I have no inventory.
Excellent choice.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a ship, and I'm going to go over to Checkmate. I'm going to get all of my... Yeah, it is rough. I'm going to get all the stuff and come back over here. And that'll make me a god here. Since no one else should have anything, I might be able to get through this contested zone with getting shot by a player. But these NPCs look mighty upset, and a lot of dead people here. Jeez. We're gonna have to do something to clean all that up. Send bodies for recyc. Alright. Since we redid it, we'll have our Constellation, which is going to be probably the fastest ship we have. Or at least the longest range one that's worth getting into. Alright, fingers crossed this doesn't disappear, but I have a feeling it might. And then we'll recopy again. The recopy of the recopy of the recopy. But I'm having such a good time with this. When they can get this stable and these bugs fixed, man, this is going to be a good time. All right, so this hangar works. So we know the inventory here doesn't work, but the hangars are working. Oh, I spoke too soon. Look at all these dead bodies. I spoke too soon. So this is Ruin Station is completely and totally fucked. Great. Now, I don't know where it is, but I wonder if I can come into one of those contested zones from the airlock. First, we're going to see if anybody left a ship here for me to steal, because sometimes people leave ships up on top for situations just like this. I did steal a ship like this last time, so I'm gonna... The bodies are crazy, are they not? I mean, like, it's total dystopia. If I could find a pad, that would help, but we're gonna check on top of the station to see if there's any ships here. Last time I had a problem like this and got locked out of my hangar, we did exploration around the entire world, and it was a lot of fun. Or around the entire station, and I found ships I could steal. I ended up stealing a Mercury Star Runner. It was unlocked and sitting on top of the station. Because, I mean, alternatively, I have to recopy my account again. And so if I can avoid that, that would be totes. I wish I knew the layout of the stations better to know like where the pads were and stuff. You know, like I can see the hangar there. I'm thinking that if I got this hangar on the right that has the closed doors, because you can see there's a bunch of hangars over here that are screwed up and the doors are open, I bet if I got that hangar it would have worked. But unfortunately, since I'm here now, I bet it's already bound me to that.
Hey kid, I'm putting together a crew.
Hey, Burden Way. Not one of the captain's crew. Welcome to the channel. It's the best decision you ever made. Alright, let's go over here and see if any of these are pads to the inside. Oh, while we're out here, can I... Okay, I can at least pull my gun out here just to show you what's going on. We are flying through atmosphere. Now, in the future, I won't be able to do this because you're going to have like an EVA backpack to actually propel yourself. Otherwise, you have to push off of surfaces and use momentum and all of that. I just wish we were faster. I think with armor on, you're probably faster. If these two things are not pads that I can get into the inside, I will coup de grace myself and recopy. And we'll know not to do this. So checkmate is really the only station that was working that I saw. We'll try the other one too. So maybe ruin as a problem and checkmate and or obituary are working. We'll try obituary. They're saying checkmate's bugged, but I didn't have any problems there. So we'll I mean it's badly lagged and desynced, but otherwise it works. All right, so these are not pads. It doesn't look like. I was hoping that there were like landing pads here. There are pads somewhere. I think what I should do, since I think most of the stations here have the same exterior, I believe, which makes sense because they were all made by the same company, like in game lore. I should figure out where the pads are. So I'm going to go to one of the pads and come outside and look at that and then realize that this is where I can go in the future, like in 4.0 when I'm really trying not to die and lose my stuff. Like, where can I go on live to get back in the station if I have a catastrophic incident? But since there's nothing here, I think we're just going to quit the desktop and recopy our account again. Recopy account number 58. Let's do it. I need this game to die. Star Citizen has been taking forever to close, and I want to let it close so it doesn't like corrupt my data or anything. Copy account to PTU again. Oh. All right, which means I need to relog in to this. So log out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Accounts copied. Thanks for your patience. Sorry about that. I wanted to mute it because I don't want to type my password in there. Not that I don't trust any of you. It's just that I don't trust any of you. So, because my account probably has about $10,000 worth of ships on it. Not to brag, I am slightly embarrassed by that. But then I think about it. People spend more on their hobbies like golf and travel and stuff like that. And this is my hobby, so I don't feel bad about it anymore. Plus, it's spread over 8 years, so, which doesn't seem so bad. All right. Thank you very much. I've been starting at stand and then jump into pyro. Yeah, I agree with you. I tried to do that at Loreville, and Loreville's inventory wasn't working. So I said the hell with that, because that meant all my stuff wasn't working. All right. Copy attempt number 4 for actually number 5 for tonight, technically. Because I think I recopied myself before I got on the stream. If only we could actually look like this in the game. Taking off the helmet removes my eye color and my beard color. All right, this time let's try obituary. Same fucking server. They're probably just trying to get as much data as they can. I'm sure people were pissed off about inventories not working and places not working, so there's not a lot of people playing right now. And so we keep getting put into that server. Hey, the async spawns is done. That's nice. Status finished. Look at that. They all worked right. We might get in faster this time then, since we may not be waiting for anything specific. I think I'm also using, yeah, I'm using Vulkan, so at least it kept that between the patches. I switched over to Vulkan this morning, and it seems to be a little better. I mean, I am running a 7950X 3D CPU, a GTX 4090, and 64 gigs of RAM. I have another 64 gig kit, but it was a little unstable whenever I first built the PC, so we're only doing that. Yeah, that loaded really fast. I have high hopes for this. Fingers crossed. Yes! Okay. Okay. So now that this works, now that we know this works, inventory plus high server frame rate. Oh my god, this is so smooth. Equals win. I don't want to go to work today because this is actually, I mean, aside from the bugs, this is actually playing really smoothly. I want to be like, sorry boss, I gotta do this. Alright. Let's go to the shops and get the stuff. We're not going to waste time with the inventory until after we did the shop. So it looks like Obituary and Checkmate have the same layout, and Rune Station is different. Is she for sale too? That's insane. Okay, so I want a Demco.
Really? Tell you the truth, give me a bowl of porridge in the morning and I'm right as rain. I hear Alan Bishop eats a bowl every morning too, if you can believe it.
Oh wow. NPCs are really talking today.
We all have our crosses to bear.
Alright, and since this is working so well, I think I'm going to buy a couple Demcos. Just so that when I get killed, I'll be able to grab a new one and go. Let's also get the arc light batteries. Since I recopied, I lost everything I bought last time. And also, I'm going to take arrow, sniper head with me. Alright, the other thing we need to run over to is the, gotta run to the pharmacy and get our med pens and stuff, and then I think we should be good.
Sorry, I'll help you in a sec.
Yeah, this is what I experienced before, where those NPCs were like really loud and talkative. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh shit. That terminal is fucked.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Don't trouble yourself, sir.
Give me one moment, okay?
Alright, there we go. Now we have enough for multiple contested zone attempts. Alright, so take a look at the character. Say goodbye to his beard. Watch this. Oh, now it's black. Sad.
Sorry, I'll help you in a sec.
Okay, that's gonna get annoying real fast.
Give me one moment, okay?
Let's get our backpack.
I'll be with you in a minute.
I'm taking this one just because I like it the best. It looks the coolest. And our arc pistol. Need that arrowhead sniper rifle. It's up here somewhere.
Sorry, I'll help you in a second.
Eh, oh, jeez. That really messed me up.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Yeah, apparently the shock, look at that, right through the head too. Okay. The shock of putting that gun on was too much for me to bear. I do love that I can carry 8.
Sorry, I'll help you in
Take
a
another
second.
10, just in case. 'Cause I'm sure I won't find this ammo in there. Isn't my backpack working?
Give me one moment, okay? Sorry, I'll help you in a second.
That's a fun bug. Plus, my backpack's not working.
I'll be with you in a minute.
I'm gonna take off the backpack and put it back on. Maybe if it... Oh, jeez. I'm gonna end up glitching into somewhere I shouldn't be and then be screwed. Okay, I'm gonna just run around for a little bit and see if that clears itself.
Recently ranked 5th in patient wait times. I'll choose convenience. Choose Captain Katarn.
The fuck? And now we're like crouched and can't get up.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay, alright. You win. You win. This backpack is very bad. Very bad backpack. I think it's this gun, maybe. Maybe it's this gun that's really
Give me
fucking
one
me up, because
moment,
it's
okay?
like constantly applying a force to my character. This is hilarious, though. I can't really complain about that. It's a lot of fun. Alright, to fix it,
Sorry, I'll help you in a
I'm
second.
gonna just have to, I'm gonna go in a contested zone and take that gun out and hope that fixes it. Or maybe the
Give me one moment, okay?
traveling on an elevator fixes it. Who knows?
Sorry, I'll help you in a second.
Oh my god, if that's gonna follow me, I'm gonna scream. We're gonna go back there and shoot that guy just so he shuts up. If it follows me down. We are all kinds of fucked up. So wherever I think oh, now I'm dying too. Nice. All right, I was hoping that this elevator would help me, but it doesn't look like it has. I think I might just be fucked. That's okay. See, now I'm... Do I not have a... It doesn't think I have a helmet on, maybe? Oh. Yeah, I'm just dying. I'm being crushed. This is literally crushing me. Time until rescue. Let's see what happens when I'm rescued. We're just gonna let that rescue timer. Oh. Oh. Sometimes the bugs are more exciting than the gameplay. Very interesting. I'm gonna run back in there naked and see if I can get my body. we're testing for science. I'm probably gonna put up a bug report about the whole rifle through the head being crushed. I assume that was a symbol of being crushed. So, stand by. Local emergency services are en route. Well, they didn't make it in time. I was all excited. I was like, oh, they're gonna be here in 20 seconds. Dead. Yeah. Unfortunate, but informative. For science, or so I'm told. In fact, this is like the perfect time to remember what we're doing here, right? Why are we here? We're here because first, does this work?
Sorry, I'll help you in a second.
Okay, that works. So I think my character's unbugged. So now we just have to get back into the contested zone. Thankfully, they've created a nice path for me to go pretty quickly. Although somebody else has probably already taken my stuff by now. Yeah, it looks like somebody's already cycled it. Yeah, oh, okay, my stuff all disappeared. Do you see that? It's just my body's completely naked, so we need to go back up there. I might still have everything. Not that it matters, because we bought multiples of everyone just for this occasion. But maybe because I didn't leave the armistice zone, my my stuff stayed. Let's go back to the lobby. Okay. Now I'm going to be really careful. I'm only going to use the backpack that goes with that armor suit in case maybe that triggered something. A trigger warning. We'll use the orange suit this time. I did like the other one because it looks very Mars Colonial Marine style, but we have to defer to safety in this instance. Okay, did we get our pistol back? I don't think we did, but that's fine. Primary. Okay, so we want one of these. And I'm gonna, rather than double click, I double clicked it last time and it put one of the ones through my head, so I'm just gonna manually move it over. And we actually need an arrow sniper rifle too, because that's the ammo I have. Scalpel, Alpine, Demco, where's the arrow? Here it is. Okay, that's not so bad. It is pushing me, but not very much. Okay, I think we're okay now. Fingers crossed. All right, ammo. I think maybe we got the ammo back. That looks like kind of what we had before. We'll just take 8. If I use more than 8 rounds of, if I use 1,600 rounds in there and I haven't killed everything and every person on the station, I've really fucked up. So I'll take some Arclight ammo, and we need that arrow. Where's the arrow stuff? Take 5 of those. Good enough. Now we just need some med pens. And we can get more med pens off of other people. I'm pleased. What happened to the rest of those med pens? There were 62 in that cart. Did I drop them or something? Oh, here they are. We'll take 2 more just in case. In case somebody doesn't have them or their body and shit disappears as soon as I get there. All right, I think we're ready. Let's contest this contesting. Actually, before we do this, I think... Well, let me get out of the elevator first. Okay. I think it's kind of important that we... that we listen to the pre-recorded messages of Cave Johnson while we go through here, since I am a test subject.
Astronauts, welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best, and you are it. So, who is ready to make some science? Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. That's right, Carolyn. She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science. There's 1,000 tests performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some...
All right, we need to find a fuse to open this door.
We're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is, we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts. They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding. The average human male is about 60% water. As far as we're concerned, that's a little extravagant. So if you feel a bit dehydrated in this next test, that's normal. We're going to hit you with some jet engines and see if we can't get you down to 20 or 30%. For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too. If you've cut yourself at all...
Oh, this is all really cool. I've never been down here.
Your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working. Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction. All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on...
I wonder...
Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by...
Oh, okay. I bet you have to cut these.
My calculator, it makes a happy face.
I bet you use the tool to cut this, and then you can keep going.
Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal.
All right, we need to get one of those.
So do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us because...
Yeah, we need to get a cutter tool to see if that's the case.
We're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out. If you're allergic to peanuts, you might want to tell somebody now, because this next test may turn your blood into peanut water for a few minutes. On the bright side, if we can make this happen, they're going to have to invent a new type of Nobel Prize to give us, so hang in there. Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500
I gotta get out of here. There's
so
gotta...
to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast. All right, we're working on a little teleportation experiment. Now,
how the hell did I get... Here it is.
Skin types, so try to remember which skin is yours, and if it doesn't teleport along with you, we'll do what we can to sew you right back into it. Ha! I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive. The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages.
Can I open this?
I can talk about the control group all day.
Oh, shit.
We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the humans.
Okay, so I need to get some...
Covered in that repulsion gel. Here's some
I need to get some fuses and come back.
Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told. I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves.
So how do I get in there?
Let that handsome devil go about his business. If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing. Not you, test subject. You're doing fine. Yes, you. Box, you're stopped. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye. Science isn't about why. It's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out? Because you are fired! Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn. She is a gem. Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy?
A rust bottle.
Beer, dirt.
Interesting.
So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and
cool.
you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's tested.
Is this like the reward of this part of the section, maybe?
Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt. The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60. Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready? This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom. Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna change the world. If you're interested in
This platform
$60, flag
is
down a
too
tip so
convenient.
let 'em
I'm
know.
trying to jump
You
on
can
it.
walk out of here with 120
I can't vault it because I was thinking that maybe there's another deck
Put
up
some
there.
science stuff in you, then
Kinda
put
looks
it
like
back
there could
together.
be.
Good as new. In case you're interested, there's still some positions available.
Aha.
Bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again,
Yeah, but
all you gotta
I don't
do
think
is
there's
put
any
it
way I
in
can get
assembly.
there.
We're not banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back together. So that's a complete reassembly. New vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us. Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing. You've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that,
I never saw
I'm
him.
grateful.
Fuck.
If you had any belongings, please pick them up now.
Let's see what happens in 22 seconds, huh?
Sticks cluttering up the building. Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making
Hey, am I still holding my rifle?
for all employees, the quality of our test subjects
Hell yeah.
dramatically.
Look at that.
Employee retention, however, has not.
Look at all these weapons just sitting here.
You may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. First up, conversion gel.
I wonder if I'm probably gonna get shot by security.
Told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. Bought them anyway. Ground them up, mixed them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison.
Well, that guy's fucked because I had the thing and he won't be able to loot my body. So
So now, we're going to see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man.
I'm gonna have to go way more carefully through here.
Make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills. The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer, I want Carolyn to run this place. Now she'll argue. She'll say she can't. She's modest like that, but you make her.
Yeah, so that didn't hurt
My
me.
computer, I don't care. All right, test's over. You can head on back to your desk. All right, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make.
You know, 8 is plenty. If I go through 8, that's
lemons back.
pretty crazy.
I don't want your damn lemons. What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons. I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Hello, everybody, and welcome
Oh no.
to the P1 podcast with Matt and Tommy live
Oh no.
from an Abu Dhabi hotel.
Can't do that. There's another Cave Johnson thing too. I really enjoy those. Let me know if you don't like it. That's fine. I think it's the DLC. This is it.
Welcome, test subject. It's Cave Prime from Earth 1. I am speaking to you from across time and space. I am literally in the future. Hold on. What? All right, my assistant Greg tells me none of that's true. Got excited. You are the first test subject we have ever sent into a parallel universe, which apparently has nothing to do with time travel. Still exciting. Anyway,
Very
you should be
exciting.
seeing a test chamber in front of you. We designed it. Those backwater universe yokels built
Son
it,
of a
and
bitch
you're
shot
gonna
me.
test it. Remember, you gotta let us know if it works or not. Otherwise, you're wasting everybody's time on 2 Earths. All right,
I'm
kids?
just have to go really slow
Cave here.
because there's
Just so you know, this mic isn't
some
too
fairly
loud.
massive
I can't hear a damn thing you're saying, so don't waste any oxygen trying to talk. What? My assistant Greg says some of these alternate Earths may not have oxygen. The air might be nitrogen or methane or, hell, everybody's head might be inside out. So just take little itty-bitty breaths, and if anybody asks you why your head's inside out, remember, it's only inside out from their perspective. And you're fine, head-wise. Trouble-wise, you're in a lot of it, and you should probably run. All right, enough hypotheticals. Let's test this test. Cave here. Man, oh man. Wow. Greg's multiple universe theory was dicey, but you're pulling through with flying colors. We're all very proud of Greg. Oh, and you. Before we start testing today, let's have our mandatory minute of silence in honor of Earth's governing body, the sentient cloud. Starting now.
so I'm looting myself here.
Good, right. All hail the sentient cloud. Begin testing. I've just been notified that one of our test subjects may have angered the sentient cloud by beginning testing early. Now,
I want to make sure this actually works.
the cloud
Okay.
has banned all camera technology. It's getting its picture taken. So this will have to be on the honor system. Will whoever started testing early please go outside so they can be consumed by the cloud? Just a heads up that the cloud's still waiting. I don't think that thing's going to go away, so somebody might want to get out there.
I'm probably dead.
It came in
Fuck me.
It's leaching off all my skin. Ah! Excerpt there from one
Guy's
of
a piece of shit.
Grisly stuff, very informative. Somebody doesn't get out there soon, we're gonna
It's really easy to win whenever
believe me.
the thing is
Cloud waiting much longer. He's
completely
coming
and
to the doors,
totally
and he
not
will
working.
leach off all our skin. Cave here, the real cave. Greg's been crunching some numbers here on Earth Prime. Turns out the likelihood of me
Alright,
being
I'm going in
the
naked.
cave who likes talking to test subjects is, what's the actual number, Greg?
Going in naked this time.
So tell you what, we're gonna use a code word.
I feel like a test subject.
Chariots, it means you're listening to me. Otherwise, it's an imposter cave. I want you to know you have a license to kill on this one. What? Greg says that might destroy the entire multiverse. Point is, use your own judgment. License to kill. Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Rituals. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because of an
I'm not going in the same way. I learned from this.
elder monks to forestall the end of days.
The first thing that I find that has armor, I'm just going to take it. Oh, what is this?
Just want to let
This
the
is different.
cafeteria staff know to lay off the Soylent Green. I'm holding a memo from the president, and it turns out that Soylent Green is, let's see here, doubling in price. Now, listen up. I don't care how good people tastes. This stuff's costing me more than lobster, so we're going back to fish sticks. Hey, it's Cave. Someone's not dancing. Come on, you know the law. Testing is not a dance exemption. Don't make me call the dance police. Test subject, can you hear me? Congratulations. You were the world's first half-man, half-machine police officer. Well, first batch. There was a pretty big shootout. Bought all your carcasses off the mayor. Anyway, you should be proud.
Oh, now I'm getting
to be part of
crushed.
Aperture's Android Law
And this guy
Enforcement
shot me.
Initiative. Or as someone who's good at naming things, i.e. me, would call it, Robotacop. Oh, that's much better. Now, before we get you solving crimes, we got to get you to solve this test. Promised the mayor I'd make sure you weren't all unstable potato heads before I gave you all guns. Come in, Robotacop. It's your chief. First, you're a damn good cop. Second,
We are gonna have to have something because it was crushing me. I don't know what was crushing me.
Getting some tragic flashbacks of your former life. Don't sweat it; those aren't yours. Due to a software problem, that's a real-time feed of Greg's current life. He's a sad little man. Anyway, just try to ignore him. Cave here. Chariots. Just a heads up. If it seems like you're walking faster than light, you're probably in a universe where light doesn't haul nearly as much ass as it does on Earth 1. The lab boys say if you insist on walking faster than light, you are 100% going to go back in time. How far? Far enough to meet your great-great-grandfather and tell him you're fired. Because guess what? I'll let you finish that thought. Welcome, test prisoner, to the Terra 3 Penal Science Colony. Space criminals, political prisoners, exiled planetary leaders. You're here because the galaxy needed a place to put you, and this is it. So, who is ready to stay here until they die? Now, you already met one another on the hyperdrive over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I'm the warden around here. Attention, test prisoners attempting to escape through the air ducts. I don't know what nonsense you learned on TV, but in real life, air ducts just go to the air conditioning unit. It's also pretty dusty, so if you've got asthma, chances are you're going to die up there. And we'll be smelling it for weeks because, again, the air ducts aren't a secret escape hatch. They're how we ventilate the facility.
Makes sense.
This thing on? I'm gonna be brief because I'm dying. Because I got shivved.
Yeah, I don't care about taking a backpack anymore.
I just want to get it on record that using force fields for doors in a space prison is a bad idea. You know what would have been better? Regular doors with locks. Locks that don't open when the power goes out. Man, those blue force fields look good, though. Every time I saw one, I thought, wow, I am in space. Still, though, a door made out of paper would have been better in the long run. Would have at least slowed him down for a second. Anyway, anybody not escaping or shivving me, get back to work.
Those of you who volunteered to be injected with Homo sapien DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of man mantises. Pick up a set of four-leg spurs, mesothorax armor, and tubercle sheaths. You'll know when the test starts.
We went that way last time, and there was a guy standing there.
Subjects have only recently awoken from
We'll go to
extended
this one.
relaxation and were unaware that we're testing in space. So, there it is. No conspiracy, no twist. We're in a test satellite orbiting the Earth. Commonly available information that absolutely anyone would have told you if you'd bothered to ask. Please stop forming groups of adventuring parties to uncover the big secret because it's that we're in space. Well, looks like we just had to seal up Science Sphere 7, hull breach. Another adventure party smashed through the hull to learn the big mystery. Guess they were busy doing that instead of testing because I've mentioned that we're in space every half hour. By the way, still in space. And another hull breach. Let's all give a big hand to the test subjects of Sphere 18 for bravely uncovering the company-wide conspiracy, which is that there's no air in space. Once again, we're in space. It's not a secret. I am sincerely regretting my decision not to install Windows in this thing. Welcome, gentlemen, to the Aperture Hollow Science Jungle. Tramps.
The fact that there is a dead player right there concerns me a lot. And I got shot in the back
Now you already met one another
over
on the box
here.
over here, so grab a bowl of Slumgullion and a glass of Sterno and let me introduce myself. I'm Michigan Slim Cave Johnson. I'm the Hobo King. It's Cave. Greg's telling me the number of possible alternate universes is literally infinite. Maybe there's one where, I don't know, the Greeks won World War II. Just a heads up in case you get to a test chamber and find yourself surrounded by urns. Oh, chariots. That shrieking voice you just heard is the lovely Blarkbarg, my assistant. She's the backbone of this facility.
Looking
Sorry,
for
fellas.
any
She's
fuses he
married,
might have had.
producing seeds that germinate and detach from her exoskeleton at high speeds in search of human hosts. We keep her behind glass. Hello, test subjects. Good news first. Our telekinesis incubation program has been a huge success. Bad news, the candidate screening process was a lot less successful. Let me tell you, we picked a real bunch of smart Alex to give mind powers to. Hey, stop blowing up heads. Actually, you know what? Negotiation's over. I'd like you all to meet Terry.
Oh, these guys killed each other.
Oh,
Interesting.
Real funny, guys. But the joke's on you. I taped all your paychecks to Terry's head. Ha! Why don't you put that in your head and blow it up? That's right, everybody. It's that time of year again. Happy birthday. You know the rules. Everybody at the government-mandated maximum age needs to report to an ethnological redundancy associate toot sweet. Looking through the files here, the following is a complete list of employees who need to snuff it. Dorothy Russell.
None of these guys had
End of
fuses.
list. Sorry about that, Dorothy. You had a good 97 years. Time to stop hogging all the resources. Leave some nutrient paste for the rest of us, why don't you? Cave Johnson, age 51. We're done here.
Cave Johnson, Junior Claims Representative for Aperture Science here. Well, former Junior Claims Representative. Just found out I got laid off. Well, I'll just sneak into their recording office and let everybody know our president, that creep Doug Ratman, is embezzling funds. Enjoy your Christmas bonuses knowing he took most of them, jerks.
Cave Johnson here. The Maddest men have officially taken over the building. If you can get out now. Oh, God.
Jesus, that scared me.
Barricades.
Cave Johnson here. I see you. I see your little feet. I'm gonna cut off your hair and put it on your feet and eat your little hair. What?
What? Oh.
Oh, and feet.
Hi down there. We're gonna test forever and ever and ever.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Hey! What are you doing in here? Beat it! Come on, Greg. I told you not to let your creepy kid in my office. No, I'm sorry, Greg, but there is something wrong with that kid. We'll test forever. Why she whisper all the time? Hey, test subject, just keep going. Chariots. Man, that kid's creepy. Chariots, Cave Johnson here, reminding you to fill out the paperwork for full payment once you're done testing. The check may seem exorbitant, but you deserve it. Chariots, it's Cave Johnson. If you get through this next room, you'll get a bonus. And that's on top of the bonus I gave you this morning. Don't thank me, because you're the real boss. Why? Because you teach me something new every day. Chariots!
So what I want, I just want the
subjects
sight from
are the
this.
best. Oh my gosh, Chariots. This is Cave. Prime. So, apparently there's an alternate dimension Cave Johnson who just uses the word chariots for no reason. From now on, I'll say chariots twice if it's me. If you hear just one chariot, that's an alternate cave. Okay? Chariot. Hello, test subject. Cave Johnson here, founder and CEO of Aperture Science, the best damn applied sciences company on Earth. How good is the science here? Get a load of this. I'm dead. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Cave, how is that possible? Are you some manner of Dracula, or a Frankenstein, or, depending on your cultural heritage, a Blackula, or a Latin Frankenstein? Nope, just science. As of this morning, I have been resurrected inside of a computer.
There we go.
That aside, situation normal. So, continue testing. Just a warning to you test subjects. Greg and the boys told me that the massive influx of information I'd received when they transferred my consciousness into a stadium-sized supercomputer would turn me crazy. So, once again, a warning. Greg and the boys are no longer working here. So
Shift left mouse button. Thank you so much. I did not know that. That's huge, especially in a place like this.
My body does have its drawbacks, but it's got its perks too. As a being of pure intellect, I've now got time to read the entire literary canon of the human race.
Well, I feel like an Aperture test subject trying to do this, so that's why we're listening to this.
Pure intellect Cave here. Not to brag, but while you were cat-assing that last test, I rewrote the collected works of everything ever. If I gotta read this garbage for eternity,
I should probably have light armor on to try to jump through here.
Yourself, man, I do not remember the brothers Karamazov busting so many.
Oh wow, here we go. This is new.
Here's a question for you. Who is not afraid of no ghosts? As of just now, every character in every book by Virginia Woolf. Man, those things were dull. Cave again. What is the one thing that could never, ever in a million years get boring? If you said busting ghosts, tragically, you'd be wrong. Was almost all the way through the W's when the bloom came off that rose. Heathcliff was defending moon-based Wuthering Heights from the crafty poltergeist when I realized exploring the vast realm of pure intellect is boring. It's boring. You know what I'd really like to do?
What the fuck?
I'd like to scratch my nose. I've been thinking, what if Greg was right? What if injecting my consciousness into a computer robbed me?
You said it's shift plus left mouse button.
All right, I just read up on it. A book
Control
about a
plus
fellow who
left
lived
button.
thousands of years ago, sacrificed himself
Didn't work.
to save mankind.
Maybe
But
I'm doing it wrong.
Destroyed all the world's monsters so humans would be safe, then went to Olympus for his trouble.
Shift plus left mouse button. Maybe
Damn it.
right button.
Death was my monster. And
Not
I killed
working.
it. Where's my Olympus? Unless Aperture was the monster. Aperture and everybody.
Yeah, it's either not working or I'm not doing it right.
Achilles,
It's probably
I just
me.
thought of something. Keep testing, or don't. Doesn't matter. I'll be back.
There we
Whoa,
go.
chariots,
Go away.
chariots. For some reason, some of the audio was bleeding through in this universe. Don't know if you were catching the subtext there, but that computer cave is crazy. So, Greg was right. As of now, we are canceling the genetic life form. And
We need to burn this open, I bet.
Boy, that could have backfired. Anyway, this Earth is far too dangerous.
Only while looting. Okay. All right, that makes sense. So,
Right after
thank
this
you.
test. Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Paranormal. Magicians, witches, crystal healing doctors. You're here because you have scary powers and we want in on it. So, who's ready to draw some pentagrams? Now, you already met
Can we
one
even get
another on
back
the
over
cab
there?
ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I'm host to a tiny but powerful demon who lives in a secret place in my mouth. Cave Johnson again, just a heads up. You are currently in a tiny test chamber floating around in my bloodstream. Remember, if you see a giant set of car keys, those are mine. Lab boys shrunk them partway down before I could stop them. No idea if it was for science or if they were just having one on an old cave, but either way, if you don't find those things pretty soon, I'm going to have to call AAA. Hello, test subject.
There we go.
As you are no doubt aware, the president is being held hostage inside the giant super prison on the floor of the Atlantic Ocean. Every science facility in America has been tasked with producing a tough guy capable of breaking into Supermax Atlantis. That's where you come in. I'm nominating myself, and I'm going to need some references. A test associate should be around soon to get a quote off you, so be as glowing as possible. Quick update on all those pods we were finding in broom closets. Apparently some alien monster was body-snatching employees and spawning communist replicas. The allegorical threat level on this one's through the roof. Actual threat level's pretty non-existent, though, so we've decided not to do anything about it. If the worst this thing can do is gestate glassy-eyed yes man, I say bring it on, bug eyes. I got a whole list of troublemakers you can pod up anytime you like. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Cave Johnson, new owner and CEO of Black Mesa. That's right, you've been bought. First order of business, we're renaming you under the Aperture brand. I'm leaning towards Blapature Mesa. Marketing boys think something else. So, Blapature it is. Next, they tell me you people are conducting some anomalous materials research that could result in a resonance cascade. So, I'm shutting that down before you idiots end the world. A resonance cascade.
Thinking there might be a guy
This
here.
scientists. Use some common sense.
I don't know what's the trigger to make that door shut.
Just wanted to let you know that after decades of research and testing,
Okay,
we
it just
finally
shuts on its own.
transformed into beings of pure light. Go team. Not exactly what we were after, of course, but in the ballpark. So let's keep testing, and maybe someday we'll achieve man's ultimate dream to evolve into pillars of pure salt. Can't wait. So salty. Chariot, chariot. By the way, you can make a bit of a mess in these rooms if you want. Scuff your shoes or stick gum on the walls because these alternate Cave Johnsons are really cheesing me off. Cave Johnson again, just a heads up, we've got an interverse security breach in one of the test areas. You all enjoyed a good chuckle at Cave's expense when I started monitoring for parallel universe invasions. You all tried to stop me when I tried to garnish your wages to build defenses against said invasion. Succeeded, too. So, I hope you're happy. We've got a bogey from Earth 1 loose on the premises. Go write a letter to the Better Business Bureau about that, why don't you? Actually, don't. Would anyone like to know what the invaders from Earth 1 are up to inside our facility? I don't blame you. Bet it'd be fascinating stuff. But we don't have any multiverse invasion monitoring equipment. Asked for it, told it was stupid. Anyway,
Maybe somebody...
I hope these monsters replace our air with chlorine. Finally give you crybaby something to cry about. Just a quick update on the attack of the killer ants. Apparently they tried to commandeer the entirety of our nation's sugar reserves in Kentucky. Big firefight at Fort Sugar Knox. Edge of your seat stuff. Anyway, that's as far as I made it through the movie before I fell asleep. So, if anybody's seen Attack of the Killer Ants, don't spoil the ending or you're fired. By the way, chariot, chariot.
Hi, Mr. Timmy. Doc says I ain't gonna pull through. But if you could just finish this test, I bet we could lick this thing.
Okay, so there's clearly some verticality going on here.
Attention that one of you has sent a letter to the Supreme Council of Matriarchs accusing me of being a man.
Did I just get shot?
I want to assure both you and the Gender Regulatory Committee that I am indeed 100% all woman. And if you don't believe me, I swear to God, I will beat you. What? What? Sally Sue Gregg tells me that we will all exchange handmade sympathy cards discussing how we feel about the issue.
Here we go. Is this loot?
All right, let's do some lady science. I sincerely hope you're not allergic to air. Our peanut dust ventilator broke in this wing, so the atmosphere is only 60% peanut dust. Hey, it's me, the real me. Chariots. Anyway, it appears the test chambers in our...
Yeah, I haven't been doing it only because I didn't want to give away my position, but that's a good, that's good.
If you see that one,
There's nobody up here.
punch him in the throat for me, but make sure it's him and not me, or you're fired. Chariots, we have a problem. That alternate Cave Johnson is using all our test chambers now. We have to take care of things here for a while, so you're on your own. Try to remember the tests so we can write it all down later. Aha! We've got you! Wait, is that the real you from our dimension? Chariots. It's Cave. Seriously, of all the infinite alternate dimensions, you happen to wind up randomly in ours again? Okay, just get through this test and be very careful not to mess anything up. Hey, Chariots. Just thought you should know, that sick boy from a couple of Earths ago, we kept monitoring that because, man, that was riveting. Anyway, he didn't make it. Good try, though. We were virtually all pulling for him. Chariots. Damn it! Now we've got 2 testers here from another damn Earth. We had one of them cornered, then the other one just portaled him out of there, then they high-fived and went their separate ways.
What exactly is this stuff?
Quick to make sure we're messing them up as badly as they're messing us up here.
Oh, the Dead Ridge shotgun you can only get
There are
here,
at
which is
least
pretty cool.
6 extra-dimensional testers here now. And to be honest, they're not even really testing anymore. They just all portaled in, made a human pyramid, ate my lunch, and portaled out. Chariots, look, it's me. Apparently, this other Earth has portal guns that can make portals on anything. We've had guys just walking along, and suddenly a portal opens beneath them, and they fall out of a wall. I'm thinking maybe we should just work out a truce.
Not really sure where I am.
In touch with this evil Cave Johnson.
Okay, so I just made a big loop,
Greg
but
managed to contact the Cave Johnson.
I think I'm right where I was.
Here, and we've agreed no more testing in each other's dimensions. We'll get you back here ASAP. Hello, test subject. Just a heads up that our research into stopping all the Godzilla attacks on U.S. soil has been
Fuck!
postponed indefinitely.
It's on me first, I guess.
You hatch a
The desync is insane. Like, I was probably dead way before I even saw him.
Anyway,
That pisses me off.
Now, everybody grab a dustpan and a broom. We got to get rid of cells before the Nuclear Regulatory Commission shows up.
All right, well, I'm not having fun with that, so I think I'm gonna end it for the night. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up. And first of all, Cave, shut the fuck up. I love Cave Johnson. All right, if you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And I will stream tonight, probably depending on when the new build comes out. Hopefully, it's a little better than this. I did have fun for a while, but it's